I mean, actually, there are some few, and just to mention at least 6, there are some that should be decided beforehand, like building levels of occupancy, because this also affect how go to be designed. It's also important to know the climate and the humidity levels, because not in every region you should have the same type of system. Which type of energy efficiency are we looking? Are we looking for heat exchanger, energy recovery? As well is important the filtration capabilities, because pollution can affect a lot. Of course, we need to compliance building regulation. It's getting stricter every time, so we need to fulfill the law. And of course, maintenance requirement, because depending on how you go to do maintenance, it's important to be considered as a part of the designing. By using no compliance or uncertified ventilation product, we can lead some inefficiencies within the installation. Just to mention some of them, it might be poorer quality, because an inefficient system might bring pollutants into the building. We might increase energy costs because we are not using efficient systems, so it creates spending in energy. As well, moisture in the building, creating molds, because if we have inadequate system, we can create a growing mold inside the building. Of course, regulatory compliance, because then we go to have problems even with the certification and to the startup of the building. And of course, last but not the least important is shortening the lifespan or higher maintenance costs, because by having not efficient or inadequate systems, it can create requirements for reparation and increase at the end the cost of the living of the product. Different certification schemes with different ambitions, with different rigors. Just to start mentioning some, we have the EU Eco Design, where of course this is focused in the efficiency and environmental impact. We have the Passive House certificate, and this is to ensure the very low energy use within the products and performance of the whole building. We have the HRI, where it's more focused and verify the HVAC systems in general. And of course, we have the European certificate scheme that is very well-known third-party testing and ensuring that the manufacturer perform and are reliable information and data within the product, but also in the product selection. So this is just some few to mention. There are some few trends, but now it's coming more like a commodity, of course. Just to mention some of them, there are the smart and automated systems, where of course we can utilize to adjust the ventilation flow, be more on demand. Energy recovery systems, because by then we can enhance the heat recovery and of course the humidity recovery. We have the demand controlled ventilation, then it's adjusting depending of CO2 levels or depending presence or another type of controls. We have the very low noise and efficient fans, because by using those ones, we don't push the sound level and the comfort will be enhanced. And of course, integration more with a smart system, moving towards more domotic, where everything can be monitored from electronic devices. This really enhances the comfort within the ventilation system used in residential buildings. The demand with air handling unit with integrated heat pump is growing. Especially we see that it's growing more like commercial application, which is the lower range or lower airflows. And this is driven by better indoor air quality connected to the enhance of climate control and energy efficiency. This is due the increase of the regulations, goals, and have a greater emphasis in the occupancy in the building. And we see that this type of products fits perfectly in new buildings as well in renovation projects. There are some key growth factors. To start mentioning some is stricter air quality standards. There are business must comply tighter regulation in the air quality standards, ensuring healthier indoor environments. By using integrated heat pumps, we can guarantee continuous fresh air while we really control the thermal part with the humidity and temperature. As well, energy efficiency and sustainability goals is really trigger the boost of these heat pump integrations. Heat pump technology reduce the use of traditional fossil fuel systems, utilizing the heat pumps, to use more in our renewable systems. By using the energy of the rotor wheel, we can really boost the energy efficiency. As well, we should mention the enhance of climate control, because by using air handling unit with integrated heat pump, we can really guarantee good comfort in cooling and heating mode while using the unit with a very good indoor air quality controls. And last but not the least, we see a key factor growing in buildings. Doesn't matter if it's new or renovation projects, in hospitality, in educational, in entertainment. By having a better indoor air quality and good control of cooling, heating, and humidity, we really move in the right direction for more sustainable growth. And that's why we really believe that the integrated heat pump will become a future or is. We can identify some misconceptions by the property owners, and we can elaborate this in some quotes that might be familiar for many of us in this industry. One is, for example, opening windows is sufficient for ventilation. While natural ventilation really helps, it's also true that can create or can introduce pollutants. So we need really to have filtration, and it's not only it's not always beneficial to have a natural. Another is all ventilation systems are the same, and we need to identify that there are different type of concepts and different type of systems, and not all the system works for all the applications. We need to really identify the type of building and the use of the building. Another that we can identify is more ventilation is always better, which is not true, in the sense that we will increase the energy consumption. As well, we also can create more draft, so creating more uncomfort inside the buildings. And last but not the least is, we only need ventilation in the old buildings, which is not even true, because new buildings with the tighter buildings and the new regulation, we always need natural ventilation, but in that case, we really are forced to have mechanical ventilation. So by them, we really not need to have a proper system and focus in the right solution that every building should tackle it.